Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello. Hey, over there in Periscope. Hey, in Facebook land. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what time it is. Today is Self-Care Saturday. It's Self-Care Saturday, so come on in for your transformational tip for today. Come on in, come on in. It's Self-Care Saturday. I hope that you all are having a wonderful Saturday. I hope that you've taken some time to do some self-care. Hey, over there on Periscope, thank you for joining. It's Self-Care Saturday. So come on in, come on in, come on in to Self-Care Saturday. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Saturday and taking good quality care of yourselves, taking time for you. Hey, over there on Periscope, thank you for watching. It's Self-Care Saturday. Come on in and get your transformational tip for today. Hey, LaDon, thank you for joining. It's Self-Care Saturday. Come on in. Hey, Zena, thank you for watching. It's Self-Care Saturday. Come on in and get your transformational tip for today. Go ahead and like, tag, and share the video with others. I am going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and invite some others to join us today for Self-Care Saturday. So tell me how your Saturday is going. I hope that you're having a great Saturday. I certainly am. Having a wonderful Saturday. It is the weekend and it is time for us to refresh, replenish, and rejuvenate ourselves, to take some time for ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to do the things that are necessary to restore us so that we can be revived and rejuvenated. Hey there, hey over there on Periscope, thank you. So come on in. If you're joining me today, give me some hearts, some thumbs up, tell me hello. Let me know that you're on with me today. And as I invite some more of our sister friends to join us for Self-Care Saturday, I will introduce myself to those who may not be familiar with me. My name is Tammy Durden. I'm an international speaker, transformational coach, and author of the book, Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win. That audio book will be out April 16th, so be on the lookout and get your copy. But I am the author of Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win. And what professional women and female entrepreneurs hire me to do is to help them push past setbacks, stagnancy, to get unstuck, and to transform their lives into something amazing. Guys, you always hear me say it every day, that if I have to live this life, I want to live an amazing life. No longer do I want to live beneath my privileges and forfeit the blessings that God has already laid up for me, the kingdom status that I'm supposed to live in. But I am ready to take hold of the blessings that God has laid up for me and to live an amazing life. All right. Hey, Dominique, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is Self-Care Saturday. I'm bringing you your transformational tip for today. Well, let's get to it. Thank you for the thumbs up. The tip for today, your tip for today is be good to you. Be good. Be good to you. You know, so often, hey over there on Periscope, thank you for joining. The tip for today, your transformational tip for today is be good to you. Be good to you. You know, oftentimes we're always being good to everybody else. We're serving everybody else. We're taking care of everybody else. And at the end of the day, we neglect ourselves. You know, I posted a quote earlier today that says, you are the best example of how others should treat you. You are. I am the best example of how others should treat me. So if I'm not good to me, if I don't treat myself well, that is the example that I'm setting for others of how they should treat me. And so the topic, if you saw the topic on today's broadcast, it says, what's your rating? What's your rating? What's your self-care rating? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your self-care rating? How well are you taking care of you? And I want you to just sit and think about that for a moment. What's your rating? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your self-care rating? How well are you taking care of you? How well are you being good to you? And so that's really something to consider, again, because you're the best example of how others should treat you. And if you're not treating yourself well, if you're a 5 on that scale, you may want to rethink some things Even if you're a 7 on that scale, you may want to take inventory, because we are the best example of how others should treat us, whether that is in business, ministry, in our careers, in our families. Oftentimes, especially in relationships, we wonder why the other person is not treating us the way we think we should be treated. Well, it may be time for us to take a look at how we're treating ourselves. Are we prioritizing ourselves? Are we being good to ourselves? Are we respecting ourselves? Are we believing in ourselves? Because sometimes others don't believe in us because we don't even believe in ourselves. And so, what's your rating? What's your self-care rating? How good are you being to yourself? What type of example are you setting for others to treat you? And again, remember that it begins right here. LaDon says that's a good question. It really is. Hi, Harold. Thank you for watching. It's Self-Care Saturday. Your tip for today is be good to you. Be good to you. And the question that I pose is, what's your rating? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your self-care rating? How good are you being to yourself? How well are you being to yourself? And so that's something that we have to ask ourselves. Am I more concerned about other people's happiness than my own? What's your rating? Do I go overboard for everybody else? Some of us are servers. Our very nature is to serve. We serve people. We love serving others. But do I go overboard for everybody else except for me? And then what happens is we have a false expectation. When we go overboard, hey, Pamela, thank you for joining. It's Self-Care Saturday. Your tip for today is be good to you. Be good to you. And so when we go overboard for everybody else, we developed a false expectation, because now we expect everybody to go overboard for us, right? And when everyone doesn't go overboard for us, then we began to feel like, I do this and I do that. But the perception that you put out there is, I don't matter as long as you're happy. As long as, I'm doing everything for you. That's the example we're setting, because we're putting ourselves last. We're putting ourselves beneath. And so if you want to really be good to you, let's reevaluate our lives. Let's look at that rating on a scale from 1 to 10. What's your self-care rating? How good are you being to yourself? Are you prioritizing everybody before you? Are you putting yourself last? Are you over-delivering for everybody else and then neglecting your own self? Not taking time for yourself, not valuing yourself, not prioritizing yourself. So let's think about that today. And if that rating on that scale from 1 to 10 is a low rating, if it's in the 5 area, if it's in the 7 area, number 7 area on that scale, thank you, Pamela. Hashtag be good to you. And if our rating is at an undesirable level, let's take the next necessary actions and steps and begin today to be good to you. To begin to put yourself first, to begin to take care of yourself, to begin to value yourself. Hey there, thank you for joining, Cal. It's Self-Care Saturday, and we are talking about be good to you. So ladies, we serve everybody else. We're good to everybody else, from the children to the husband, to the client, to the employer, to the pastor, everybody else. Right? And we go and we go and we go and we go and we wear ourselves out being good to everybody else except for ourselves. So Pamela says, I am kind to myself at least once a day. That's awesome, Pamela. That's awesome. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. Even if you mess up, even if you make mistakes, even if you have failures, if things don't go the way you plan to, still be kind to yourself. Say positive things about yourself to yourself. I'm smart. I did a great job with that. Oh my God, I'm an expert in my industry. Say kind words to yourself, treat yourself to something good and reward yourself. And when you begin to do those things, and others will see how you are good to you, how you are treating yourself like a queen. You see, ladies, we can't expect for a man to come and treat us like a queen, and we're not treating our own selves like a queen. Be good to you. Be good to you. And when you begin to do that, you'll see your life transform into something amazing. So this is my time today, ladies. I hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast. I hope that you've taken away something that can add value to your life. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you for joining. We're about to jump off, but the tip for today was be good to you on the scale from 1 to 10. How good are you to yourself? What is your self-care rating? And so when we look at that and we really take inventory of where we are, and then take the necessary action to do something to make it better. Even if it's like Pamela says, be kind to yourself at least once a day. When you do something and you treat yourself well, others will begin to see how you treat yourself, and they will begin to regard you in the way that you're treating yourself. And again, you'll begin to see your life transform into something amazing. This is my time for today. Go ahead and like, tag, and share the broadcast, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow for Settle In Sunday. Have a great one, everyone. Bye-bye.